Today we are going over the upper body workout. Now, on builtwithscience.com, Jeremy Edier points out that an effective upper body workout has 5 different components. We have a horizontal push, a horizontal pull, vertical push, vertical pull, and we follow it up with some accessory movements. In today's workout, we're going to pair these together. We're going to do the horizontal movements together, followed by the vertical movements as a set, and finish it up with the accessory movements. Your goal will be 8 to 15 reps of each movement with a 10 to 30 second rest in between each exercise and a 2-minute rest following each set. Now for the push-up, start in plank position. Keep your arms shoulder width apart. Lower your chest to the floor and then push back up into that plank position. There are a number of ways to modify this. You can modify with your knees on the floor. You could also push with your hands from an elevated surface. Another option would be maintain the proper push-up position, but use a pull-up assist band to ease the weight going down and coming back up. You can attach this band to a door frame or have a partner hold it above you. Next is the horizontal pull. For this exercise, we are doing body weight rows. For this, you can use straps, rings, bar, even a bar between 2 chairs if you need to, or if you have none of the above, you can use sheets tied into a door frame. To do this, tie a knot in one end of the sheet, hang it over the top of the door, and close the door. This should provide a solid anchor so the sheet will not pull out of the door frame. Then, walk your feet forward to where you're comfortable, extend your arms, and pull yourself forward. In order to modify this exercise, adjust your foot position to increase or decrease the angle from which you are pulling to make it easier or harder. The closer you get to parallel to the ground, the harder the exercise will be. On to the vertical push movement. This is where we incorporate the pike push-up. In order to get into the proper position for this exercise, first get in a kneeling position on the floor with your knees below your hips and your hands below your shoulders. Once in this position, straighten your legs and elevate your hips into the air to both straighten the legs and the back at the same time. From here, lower your head down to the ground just in front of your wrists and push back up into the air to straighten the arms. To increase the difficulty, bring your feet and hands closer together or place your feet on an elevated surface. To decrease the difficulty, try kneeling on an elevated surface such as a chair or a box. Okay, to complement the vertical push, we need a vertical pull. This is where we'll use the pull-up. If you have a bar, this is the perfect time to use it. In order to do a proper pull-up, start with your arms completely extended at the bottom and pull yourself up until your chin is over the bar. Then lower yourself back down. In order to modify this movement, we can use a pull-up assistance band to decrease the weight. We can put one foot on a chair, or you can jump up into the top position and lower yourself down slowly. You can also reverse your grip on the pull-up bar into a chin-up. This will make it easier as it will put the bicep in a more active position. If you don't have a pull-up bar, that's okay. Go back to the sheet in the door frame, grip the sheets with your knuckles facing up, and do a pull-up that way. To modify with the sheet, assume that vertical row position, bend at the waist, and pull yourself up. The final piece of the exercise is the accessory movements. Today we're going to focus on the core, the triceps, and the shoulders. Your goal will be 3 sets of the following 3 movements with a 90-second rest after each set. For the first movement, focusing on the core, we're going to do side plank. Your goal will be to hold side plank position for 30 to 60 seconds on each side. For the triceps, 10 to 20 reps of chair dips will do the trick. The closer your feet are to the chair or bench that you use, the easier the movement will be. And finally, one more movement to engage your shoulders. From a kneeling position with your hands under your shoulders and your knees into your hips, lift your knees off the ground so that your feet and hands are the only things touching the ground. From here, tap the opposite shoulder with the opposite hand, alternating between hands. Aim for 10 to 15 reps on each side. And there you have it. After that, the upper body workout is complete. Give yourself a hand. Great job.